Hi, my name is Villager, and welcome to my Hytale weapon mod highlight video. Hytale has been out for almost a month, and we already have a huge selection of weapon mods adding some really cool weapon options to the game. Today, we're diving into 6 weapon mods, starting with the Battle Gauntlets mod. The Battle Gauntlets mod is quite impressive. It lets you craft and wield gauntlets, performing cool combos with different keybinds, cinematic lunges, and flashy abilities to crush your foes. Even if it is a work-in-progress mod, the variety of attacks, the polished animations, and the easy-to-learn hard-to-master aspect of the mod make it extremely satisfying to play with. You can dash, block, guard bash, and even perform ultimate abilities. There's a lot of depth here, and I highly recommend this mod. The next mod is called Eftin's Mythic Weapons. This mod features high-quality assets and great animations with weapons for every taste. You can craft everything from a chronoblade to a katana, and even a sword that gave me the same vibe as the Frostmourne sword in the Warcraft franchise. I like that the mod features weapons that are simple and complements the game really well, with a ton of choices and even more to come. Everything is craftable at the blacksmith anvil, and it doesn't add an additional crafting bench for the people that prefer it this way. The next mod is called Zagan's Archery. This mod adds a crafting station that lets you create unique bows and crossbows with utility-focused abilities. You get options like a dash bow for extra mobility, an automatic crossbow, a bow that shoots explosive arrows, and even a ricochet bow. Altogether, it adds much needed depth to the ranger playstyle, expanding on what's already in the game. The assets are original and well made, and I think this is where the modding scene shines the most. I love that we can get mods that fill the gaps of what isn't implemented in the game yet, and the mod developers clearly understood that assignment. The next weapon mod is called Keb's Katanas. This mod adds a katana forge and new crafting materials like special alloys, giving you access to a bunch of great-looking Japanese swords, some with cool effects. The progression feels very vanilla-friendly, and even though the assets are simple, they blend in naturally with the rest of the game. It's a solid pick if you enjoy expanded crafting and want more purpose in the late game. There's nothing too flashy about the swords. It's simply a solid addition for players who want more choices in what they bring to their arsenal. The next mod is called Zet's Mystic Weapons. This weapon mod is one I really enjoy because of how flashy and distinct its weapons feel. It brings its own respective workbench, where you can craft fast-attacking glowing daggers called whirlwinds, a massive sight named Dread Reed that throws projectiles, and even a bow called Impressio that marks enemies and triggers an AoE explosion when you hit them again. Weapons like the Aether Flux Blade really stand out, and I love the emphasis on lore behind each name. The way these weapons are presented gives players room to imagine where they come from, and why they exist in Orbis, which makes them feel more meaningful. If you like impressive weapons made with love, I feel like this one may be a good choice. The next and final weapon mod is a really popular one. One's Wonder Weapons introduces an impressive variety of weapons, each with its own distinct style and theme, making it easy for almost any player to find a cool upgrade. The mod adds new daggers, swords, and hammers, all of which are genuinely impressive. Weapons like the Massive Anchor or the Deadfish Sword are some of my personal favorites. Every weapon speaks volume about the quality of the assets, and you can really feel the passion and care that went into creating this mod. And that's about it for today's weapon mod highlight. It was Villager, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.